I'm sure most of you who are currently watching this video are aware of this dumpster fire of a garbage website that most people tend to call Mugen Archive. This place is probably the most well-known source of Mugen characters, stages, and 18-plus Mugen utilities. But, yeah, this place is huge. There's a fuck ton of characters. 109,000 characters, to be more specific, not counting duplicates like, But that's not the subject matter of today's video. We're gonna take a dumpster dive into one of the most unoriginal, unabashedly god-awful sections of MA. It's the Powerpuff Girls section. Okay, so what the fuck is a Powerpuff Girl? Oh. Accidentally created in a lab by Professor Utonium, superpowered sisters Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup regularly save Townsville from evildoers such as Mojo, Jojo, the Gangrene Gang, and him. Blossom is the self-proclaimed leader of the two, Bubbles is the cute one, and Buttercup is the toughest one. 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb. And yet I've never fucking heard of it until I got into Mugen. Huh. Go figure. It's a, children's TV show that premiered on Cartoon Network. So, yeah. Take that with a grain of salt. Now, let's go check it out on Mugen, since it has its own retrospective section under Cartoon Network, which is under Cartoon, which is under Heroes, which is under Characters. Very weird. So, with, there's a decent amount of characters in Powerpuff Girls. You've got the 3 and the many others that I mentioned earlier. Surely there's got to be at least some diversity present with these characters, right? Well, let's just go check out the... Oh my fucking god, everything is almost the fucking same. I'm not kidding. I went over this on my most recent stream where I downloaded some of these characters and paid attention to how indifferent they are from one another. Because get this, they're all the fucking same from each other with minor revisions and color differences. Who's gonna be surprised now? Not me, because I've seen this kind of thing happen with Mugen so many fucking times over. In fact, character rehashes on MA are so prevalent that some of them have their own sections applied to them. Such as edits of KFM, which, fair enough, KFM is one of the most popular characters in the fucking game. As well as Donald edits, Colonel Sanders edits, and Mario edits, which probably exist under, Nintendo. Woohoo! We're gonna copyright strike you. Oh, there's Nintendo. Yeah, if you go under Super Mario, there are a fuck ton of edits dedicated to Shin Ryogo and Neowong's edit of creation of Super Mario, as well as edits of Warner's iteration of Luigi. Yeah, rehashes on Mugen are very, very prevalent, and it's unfortunate that most of them exist on this fucking website, which is why it probably gets the negative reputation that it has. Because, you can upload shovelware like Martin Donoso Punching Bag by Kem the Kiddo, or Full Red Girl by Kem the Kiddo, or, a Daniel clone like Mr. Dink Dummy, or whatever shit Black Tank Network or Paw Paw's fan puts out. But, yeah, this is not the subject matter, by the way. Okay, so what's the deal with these characters? Well, the thing with them is that they all reuse the exact same fucking template for gameplay. That being either exclusively DG Blossom, or DG Buttles, or DG Buttercup. I get I botched Bubbles' name. I do not think you deserve that respect, so I'm gonna botch it anyway. These characters all tend to reuse the exact same gameplay template that you're used to with this specific character. In fact, this specific character is the most popular under the section on Mugen Archive from Doom Guy 2. And they share multiple combat aspects like the Dusty. I definitely botched that. I don't care. Take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, these 3 characters serve as the baseline for all of these. Without difference, mind you. That means if you were to download, say, Adelalara by DOSGeek95, then it would probably be no different from, per se, Buttercup by Doom Guy 2. Or, hypothetically, if you were to download Jaden the Beyond Lightning Wave V7, then it probably would have the exact same gameplay as one of the DG characters I brought up earlier. Point to be made is that this is what Originality in Mugen looks like in 2024, and I'm not very happy about it. I get the date set 2023, but that's literally only 4 months away. Who the fuck cares? I mean, if I were to go to first page anyway, then there's not much of a difference, even though this section is now just populated by Noah D. Brilliant, because people don't really like this guy. like Mr. Dumb Motherfucker named ElmoFan17 who refuses to respond to me because he knows he's in the wrong, I will take any opportunity I get to rag on this motherfucker because there's just so many things I can rag about him with, to the point where it would probably make an entire 10-minute video of me just roasting this guy into infinity and beyond. Anyways, this video is not about ElmoFan, this is about this entire fucking collage of garbage. Pure, unadulterated garbage. And no, PPGKombat fanboys, I'm not saying Noah is the problem. All of you are the problem. By rehashing the exact same template over and over, you are fundamentally decaying the very aspect of originality when it comes to Mugen. It's impossible to differentiate most of these characters from their base material, being DG's characters, and originality is the ability to think independently and creatively. Which is, you know, by reusing the same template over and over, that's kind of decaying the independent part, as well as the, you know, think outside your fucking mind and use creativity, goddammit. So, yeah, these characters are ass. I'm not making any exceptions. All of these are ass. And I don't care what kind of charades PPGKombat fanboys are going to pull in my comment section, but just know, these characters are complete unadulterated ass and represent what I believe to be the death of originality with Mugen. Okay, let's try them in-game, because I'm honestly losing my mind.
Come on in, you stupid-ass bastard. I'll kick your ass.
Hi, Doobie Dummy. Anyways,
welcome back to the stage of history.
This is already very lazy, and I don't even have to say anything about it. This idol sprite is lazy. The only thing a part of it is the blinking, which, you know, lazy. You know, I'm not one to judge animation and all that, but, you know, you could definitely have something that isn't a fucking, you know, the character just standing idly and doing absolutely nothing. Like, Doobie Dummy here is at least, like, moving his body around. But this would probably hurt your body to do for a sustained period of time. I get they're superpowered and all that, but this is unrealistic. And, yeah, it's a Blossom recolor. Need I say more? The only thing extra about it is that it has Frost instead of whatever the fuck Doom Guy 2 initially added to Blossom. Okay. I think it goes without saying this. My statement has been made already. This character is literally just a fucking DG Blossom rehash, and I don't have to, you know, add any extra context to the character or any of that, because it tells its own story. It's a lazy rehash. Need I say more? Oh, and this can happen too. Yeah, I really do not have to criticize this character. It criticizes itself. And Erksky, you might say, the other character you downloaded might be, you know, better, right? It's not much better. You gave the character
Not
pigtails.
so tough now, are you?
Cool, I guess, but it doesn't make the character any different from source material. Again, it shares the same clunky gameplay style that the last character has, as well as the fucking AI being campy as shit, and really stupid to fight unless you're using a character like Most Mysterious characters. Because, you know, Most Mysterious.
Let's see how fast you are.
Also, due to the characters being naturally very small, most attacks will just completely miss them. This isn't inherently a fault to the characters, but it's more so the fact that they're fucking tiny, which makes tall characters like Dink Small would have a fucking stroke trying to deal with them. Because, you know, well, half the time, because apparently sometimes it'll just do its job. But, yeah, this is, awesome Mugen. Also, that Frosty character from earlier has a really funny bug. I need to show it off.
Not so
That's
tough
the
now,
bug.
are you?
The character just does not want to play the fucking game, and it just phases through the ground. If this isn't telling as to how lazily made these characters are, then I don't know what else to say for the camera. Because this is lazy. This is incredibly fucking lazy, and goes to show how down far these people will go just to make any sort of resemblance of quality. And again, this is what I think is the death of originality. When people begin to only rely on the exact same fucking template to make a single character, I think you have a problem on your hand. This would not have been the same thing back in 2004, when Dink Smallwood was released, I think. But, yeah, these characters are lazy as fuck. You heard me, right? I've said that same quote like 10 times over in the video. So I don't need to repeat it any further.
Fight!
And, yeah, that's basically all I have to say with this video. Thank you for watching. My name is, SirXG123, Mugen's most arduing critic, and, I forgot that could happen. Anyways, bye!